don't just want the news, they want the truth. What others hide, I bring to you with evidence. Politics, corruption, human rights. No filters, no fear, just facts. I don't stop until the system shakes.
Hello and welcome to Trending Daily. I'm Makhdoom Shahabuddin. Today's session of the National Assembly carried a tone that felt unusual in its weight and significance. Members gathered as the Prime Minister of Pakistan delivered a major address that was described as a defining moment for regional diplomacy and international relations. The speech revolved around a major announcement regarding peace developments involving the United States and Iran, and Pakistan's role in facilitating dialogue and supporting stability across a sensitive region of the world. The Prime Minister began by expressing that the world had reached what he called a historic turning point. He said that a long period of hostility was finally giving way to a new phase of peace and cooperation. He described this moment as one where the darkness of the conflict was being replaced by a rising sun of peace and understanding. He told the House that this development was not just a diplomatic success, but a symbol of what patient engagement and continuous dialogue can achieve, even in situations that once seemed impossible to resolve. The Prime Minister informed the National Assembly that the United States and Iran had agreed to bring an end to all forms of hostility. He said that both sides had committed to a permanent framework of peace and mutual engagement. According to his address, this agreement marked a major shift in global relations and had the potential to reshape stability across multiple regions. He added that a formal ceremony for this agreement would take place in Geneva on June 19. He further shared that Pakistan would host associated diplomatic proceedings which reflected the country's active role in facilitating communication and supporting dialogue between the two involved parties. He described this responsibility as a matter of pride for the nation and said that it reflected the trust placed in Pakistan by friendly countries and international partners. The Prime Minister congratulated the people of Pakistan on what he called a moment of great achievement for global peace. He also extended his appreciation to political leadership across the country, including President Asif Ali Zardari, Mohammad Nawaz Sharif, and Bilal Bhutto Zardari for their guidance and support during the diplomatic process. He emphasized that moments like these require unity at the national level and collective effort from all institutions of the state. He said that when Pakistan speaks with one voice, it is able to play a stronger and more effective role in global affairs. A significant portion of the speech focused on international partners who contributed to encouraging dialogue and reducing tensions. The Prime Minister acknowledged the role of leadership from Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and China. He said that these countries played an important part in supporting communication channels and maintaining momentum during difficult phases of negotiations. He specifically appreciated the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and Chinese President Xi Jinping for their support in encouraging diplomatic engagement. He also extended acknowledgement to United States President Donald Trump and leadership in Iran, including Supreme Leader Ayatollah Mujtaba Khamenei and President of Iran. He said their willingness to participate in dialogue helped create conditions for progress towards peace. The Prime Minister praised the negotiating teams involved in the process. He said that diplomacy is often tested in moments of pressure and uncertainty where agreements can collapse if patience and commitment are not maintained. He explained that there were several difficult phases where progress seemed uncertain, but continued engagement helped preserve the dialogue. He said that this achievement was proof that even long-standing disputes can be addressed when communication remains open and sincere. A central theme of the address was Pakistan's role as a supporter of peace and stability in the region. The Prime Minister said that Pakistan has always believed in resolving conflicts through dialogue rather than confrontation. He explained that Pakistan's geographical position and historical relationships with both regional and global powers allow it to act as a bridge for communication. He said that country has consistently supported efforts to reduce tensions and promote understanding between nations that may not always see eye to eye. He stated that Pakistan contributed to maintaining diplomatic channels between the United States and Iran and supported efforts that encourage constructive engagement. He described this role as part of Pakistan's broader vision of a stable and peaceful region where economic cooperation can grow. He also emphasized that regional stability is directly connected to Pakistan's own economic future and social development. According to him, peace in the region creates opportunities for trade, investment, and shared prosperity. The Prime Minister also highlighted the role of national institutions in supporting stability during sensitive diplomatic efforts. He specifically mentioned Field Marshal Asim Munir and praised his contribution to maintaining national cohesion during complex regional developments. He said that during certain stages there were concerns that negotiations might face serious setbacks, but leadership from both civil and military sides helped ensure that Pakistan remained focused on peace and diplomacy. He also acknowledged Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar for his efforts in advancing diplomatic discussions and maintaining coordination during challenging moments. Following the announcement, the Iranian ambassador, Dr. Raza Miri, he said that Iran deeply appreciated the role played by Pakistan and the leadership of Pakistan in facilitating dialogue and encouraging peaceful resolution of the differences. He met National Assembly Speaker Ayaz Sadiq, who welcomed the agreement and described it as a positive step toward regional stability. The speaker said that improved relations between the United States and Iran will contribute to peace and trust in a region that has faced prolonged tension. The Iranian delegation also attended the National Assembly session from the visitors' gallery, which symbolized a growing diplomatic engagement and mutual recognition of efforts towards peace. The Prime Minister explained that the agreement between the United States and Iran carries wide-ranging implications for global stability. He said that reduced tensions in the region could positively influence energy markets, trade routes, and international economic confidence. He added that peace would also help developing countries, including Pakistan, by creating more stable conditions for investment and economic planning. He expressed hope that this development would encourage further cooperation between nations and reduce uncertainty in global markets. He said that Pakistan will continue to support all initiatives that promote peace, stability, and economic development in the region. The Prime Minister also linked the peace process with broader economic and social benefits. He said that stability allows governments to focus more on development, education, healthcare, and public welfare instead of conflict management. He stated that Pakistan aims to ensure that the benefits of regional peace are reflected in the daily lives of its citizens through improved opportunities and stronger economic conditions. He expressed confidence that this moment could become a foundation for long-term cooperation that benefits not only governments, but also ordinary people across the region. In his concluding remarks, the Prime Minister thanked the people of Pakistan for their resilience during difficult times. He said that the government has worked to protect citizens from economic pressure and continues to focus on providing relief and support where possible. He called on the nation to remain united and optimistic as Pakistan enters what he described as a new phase of regional engagement and global participation. He emphasized that national unity remains the strongest asset of the country and the collective effort is essential for achieving long-term stability and progress. As the session concluded, the atmosphere in the National Assembly reflected a sense of cautious optimism. Lawmakers discussed the significance of the developments and the potential for a new chapter in regional relations. The address was seen as a moment that placed Pakistan in a visible position within global diplomatic efforts, highlighted its aspiration to play a constructive role in promoting peace and stability. The proceedings ended with recognition of the importance of continued dialogue, international cooperation, and sustained commitment to peaceful resolution of conflicts. This is Makhdoom Shahabuddin. You are watching Trending Daily. See you in the next episode.